Yes, it's the same Sunday, and I learned something new. I learned two things new. One, at my age, I look much better without makeup. I am not Tammy Faye Baker, God rest her soul, but I can't wear a lot of makeup anymore. It makes me look even older than I am, and I'm 75, going to be 76 on May 4th. So I took off all my makeup, put on just some lipstick, and said, I got to say a few more things. I don't know how many of you are really honest. A friend called me and said I made her laugh. And I said, why? And she said, because you're so honest. You don't really believe you're so funny. And I said, well, I'm always told I'm funny, but I don't plan on it. It's just honest. Honesty. Someone's saying hello. Hello, David. I don't know. I can't stop what I'm doing, but hi. So anyway, and I said, I'm just honest. And then I said to myself, how many of you are really honest? Bearing your soul honest to the world. I don't know who's watching. I don't know any of it. But I do know if one person goes to my Facebook page, I don't know how to do TikTok, I think I'm Instagram, I don't know how to do this social media stuff, but I can talk into this phone and I can tell you about life, a lot of my life. And if you can share the things I say with your friends, and they with their friends, and so on, one thing you're going to find out is I do know about life. I've lived it, I've loved it, and I've lost a lot of it. And maybe I didn't even appreciate a lot of it, and I didn't. I didn't appreciate all my hair. I didn't appreciate my skin. I didn't even appreciate many times my husband. So I'm telling you all to cherish your friends and to cherish this moment. We could be in Ukraine where these poor people have nothing. How would it be if all of a sudden you woke up one day and you were told you had to leave everything and go to Canada or Mexico or somewhere else, and you had to lose it all? You left family behind. You left possessions. You left everything. And here I am coming home to a great little condo with food, even though I popped a tooth out, another crown fell out today. But in general, I should not feel sorry for myself. I have a knee issue, it'll get corrected. I have a tooth problem, it'll get corrected. This has helped me. When I said that writing was therapy, I'm saying that speaking and getting it out of your brain, when I get this out of my head, when I get me out of me, I feel better. Maybe that's why volunteering helped. Definitely writing helped. This is therapeutic for me to do nothing more than look at myself in my phone and say, I'm here. I did this. I came home from church. I took all my makeup off. I put a couple of videos out and I looked awful. But I'm going to start reading my book and I am going to start talking about honesty. And if you don't want honest, then don't you come to me at all. And you can delete yourself from my Facebook page. Do not get anything out of me that's not honest. I am just so happy. There's actually people watching. If I don't even know how to react to you or to interact with you or to tell you, what is it that I can tell you? On my card, I have author. I have inspirational speaker. And I just say to myself, what does that mean? That means, Susan, you were given the gift to be able to inspire people. And how? Because I'm doing it. Don't be afraid to be who you are. That's my greatest gift. I'm so afraid of being me. And yet me, I'm going to cry, me is the best thing I can give myself. And the best thing I can give you is that. So I'm saying my honesty is my gift. The writing was my gift. The inspiring is my gift. Because no matter what you're going through, I'm saying I'm going through so many challenges right now, but I'm looking at myself and saying, what do I have to feel sorry for? I have everything you could ever want. Yes, I miss my husband, and I'm going to keep reading from my book, because I read my book once to someone. It was supposed to be done as an audible. It never materialized, and I feel very badly because we could have done very well as a team together. It took about 4 or 5 sittings, and it was really going to be good. It was going to be incredible, but he never got to complete the part that I didn't know how to complete. So I said to myself, you know what? I can read my book to myself. If anybody out there knows how to do an audible and wants to take this stuff that I'm saying to you and edit it down and do an audible with me, I would love to do an audible, and I would read my book again because I would make it even better, because I know now where to really enunciate. It's like that first version was practice, and yet I didn't know anything about doing it. It was practice, because the next time I do it, whether it's on Facebook or if someone should get in touch with me and say, you have a great book and I want to make it into an audible, I'm going to say, have you done it before? And right up front, I got to do it my way, on my terms, because it's my life. So I'm going to do this. I'm reading my book from beginning to end, and it will be on Facebook. And it's because I need to do this. When I smile and I look at myself, and I know that there's someone out there who might just be watching, I think I did help. I did make a difference. We are doing something. Take you out of you. Do something that is for someone else. My book, do you know my book I wrote was never really for me? I wrote it in the third person. Susan was not Susan. Susan was Sarah. Jeffrey was not Jeffrey. Jeffrey was David. When he was in that bed, in that hospital, and I started writing, I couldn't do it as me. I couldn't do it as Jeff. I wrote in the third person, Sarah, David. That's how I got through over 2 years of his illness. And why I said writing is therapy? Because Susan and Jeffrey couldn't have made it through. But David and Sarah did. So please, people, write. Whether it's a diary, it's a journal, write a letter. I grew up when the dinosaurs roamed in 1946. I think they did it sooner, but what can I tell you? That's my birthday. I didn't grow up with any of the social media. I grew up with a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen. But I was always writing. I loved it. And then it was a typewriter. People wouldn't even know today what a typewriter was. They might think it was an old telephone. And so now I have this, and I can do it. But writing is therapy. And to this day, I'm doing it for me. And now I'm speaking it for you. And God bless all of you. And I hope you will share. I don't know when I'm going to come on, but I'm definitely not going to do it when I have makeup on. The makeup thing does not work for me at all anymore. Little tan, little lipstick, and a smile. So shalom, that's going to be my sign-off. And you know, one more thing. When Jeffrey was ill, when he was taken ill on June 19th, 1994, 1992, and I started writing on June 20th, I knew then, I said, one day, Jeffrey, I could tell you our story's going to be told to the world. It's going to be made into a major movie, a major blockbuster, Academy Award, Oscar-winning movie. Well, you know what? When it gets back to the social media, there was no streaming back in the 1990s. the computer was just really, truly, I think, coming into its own. But you didn't have Netflix and Hulu and Prime. My story's too big for a movie now. Maybe it had to take almost 30 years to get to someone who knows what they're doing and wants a love story. That's for now. Yes, about HIV that nobody talks about anymore. But someone out there knows someone that wants my story. And it'll be streamed perhaps into a limited series because it's not a movie anymore. It's bigger, it's better, and it's going to hit more people. And I just want to say thank you. And maybe one day I'll know how to interact with people who are bring them on. It says, bring them on. I'm not going to do, I can't do this right now because I don't want to ruin something so good. Oh, and all these little hearts are going up. Thank you so much for the little hearts and the stuff. That's so cool. But anyway, please share. But I will be on tomorrow. Chances are I'm going to do most of these in the morning when I start reading. But every day you're going to hear a lot. And then there'll be maybe a little before I read, or a little postscript. Or maybe I'll stop reading in between and give you those little inspirational or the little trailers or those little sidebars or sidecars or sideways, whatever they call them. So that's my story. Committed to love, 75 years old, Susan Lee Mintz, talking into her phone and saying thank you. Share, love, commit, and take care of yourselves. Take care of others. God bless you all. Shalom.